A wedding, if you've done it, can be pretty stressful, not to mention expensive, but one bride-to-be who's having cancer treatment says she's completely overwhelmed after a wedding venue and suppliers offered to donate everything for free. Well, earlier I spoke to bride-to-be Caitlin Cheshire, who's from Telford, and Cindy Edwards, who runs Stanford Farm in Shrewsbury. Caitlin told us she's thrilled to be getting married.
It's happening on the 16th of November, and honestly, I'm so excited.
Yeah, and you have twice been in remission with Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I know you've got to have further treatment. What will that entail?
So I'm on a really aggressive traditional chemotherapy at the moment. I've just had my second cycle. I'm having my third one next week, and that's for a week long. And then in December, after my PET scan, I should be having a second stem cell transplant.
The idea of walking down the aisle, so to speak, with Billy must fill you with joy. Has that sort of taken your mind off the treatment you're going through?
It's all I talk about every day.
Cindy, when you first met Caitlin over a video conference, how did you react when she told you her story?
Well, I cried. She was very upbeat, and she was talking about getting married, and she said she wanted to get married in November, and I was like, is that 2024, 25? And she was like, no, this year. Most people plan it well in advance, and I was like, okay, what can we do to help you? And then she explained her whole story of why it had to be November because of the transplant, and planning a wedding, budgeting, organising everything. It takes a lot of stress and strain on people, and I just thought Caitlin doesn't need that at the minute, so I just offered our services for free, the venue and me to plan the day for her.
And Caitlin, when you hear that from Cindy, I know there were more than a few tears, weren't there?
I was crying for ages. I was crying and I couldn't speak. I was like, I'm sorry, I just need a minute.
Cindy, you don't get many random acts of kindness like this in our world, do you? A privilege for you to be able to do this.
Totally. I've got goosebumps now, and every time I speak about it. And as you say, it's not just me. I put out an email without even telling Caitlin and asked suppliers if they would come forward, if anybody could offer their services. And within the same day, we practically had the whole wedding organised. But there's so many special things that we're going to do, and people just want to make it a really, really special day for both Caitlin and Billy and her whole family. They all deserve something to look forward to.
And finally, Caitlin, for you, it's Christmas, isn't it, in November when you get married? A Christmas theme?
It is, yeah. Oh, I love Christmas.
Well, from all the team at Midlands today, we wish you the best, Billy, and yourself, for a wonderful wedding. Thank you both for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Just wonderful, isn't it? Just what a heartwarming story. Warms your heart, doesn't it? So for some good weather on their big day, because Farley, I think we've might have seen the last of the sun for a bit, dare I say.
Well, yeah.